I was sitting here thinking, let's get a card about what you need to release. Okay, what needs to be released? And kid you not, the biggest release of a lifetime came out. The Ten of Swords. It talks about betrayal. It talks about loss. It talks about being stabbed in the back, literally. Okay, it talks about major endings. There's no need to relive all the negative experiences that you went through. There's a sense of what is in the past is dead and gone. The past is in the past. Leave everyone, leave that mindset behind. Let your old self be transformed. Okay? Let your old self, and when I say the old self being the person who still believed that you were worth being put in situations like this, the unworthiness. A lot of what led you here was you not feeling good enough. You letting other people do this to you. Okay, that might be triggering, but the thing is, and I just heard Spirit say, we're here for the hard truths. So a lot of you guys are in it for the growth too. This is something that will not return. There will not be circumstances where you can't get up, where you're lying on the floor, where you're sad and depressed. It's old wounding. It's feeling like you have to live in crisis mode all the time. This is a sign of hope. If you look at the card, he's got his fingers crossed. Okay? It's like a sign of hope. So this card is asking you to release a side of yourself that doesn't allow you to get up and be who you are. You're pinned down to that ground, and it's a side of you isn't able to rise to the occasion to do what you need to do. And Spirit's saying, well, this is the part that we need to let go. This card is also bringing in a sense of closure. Okay, it's bringing in a sense of that chapter is gone. What has been causing you so much grief and pain? What mindsets, what people, what storyline have you been agreeing with, even subconsciously or consciously, about what you deserve? Even right now, I feel like this hair that's it's crazy, because right now I feel like this is hair that's pulling me back, and I'm trying to go forward. So it's there could be something where you're being pulled forward and you're releasing something, you're trying to let something go. Every time you take a step, you feel like you're getting pulled back. Right now's the time to find the reason for hope, for resilience, to move forward, because you're obviously not going to rise up like this. What's after the Ten of Swords? You could say your new energy, okay, your new energetic body, the Ace of Swords. And then the Page, the person holding that new sword of enlightenment, that new sword of truth, of understanding, of clarity, of learned lessons, of the ability to continue on forward. Accept what has happened and release the resistance to change, because there will be recovery. There will be resilience. You will be rescued, and that rescuer will be yourself. Trust me. Something had to collapse and fall apart, and this doesn't happen all at once. Sometimes this is just one sword, ouch, two swords, oh my gosh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it's just, you can't. Your darkest moments, because of this spiritual transformation, you're not the same person. You're not going to respond the same. You're not going to allow the same type of energy in. You're a new person. This type of darkness doesn't continually haunt you because you won't accept it. So you're no longer susceptible, okay? So here you've reached your lowest point. But when you get to the depths of the depths, that's also when you meet Spirit. And again, this is like looking at him. The swords there represent like mental. So it's like, who are you still allowing, or what situation are you still allowing to occupy space in your mind or live rent free in your mind? Okay, who has hurt you? Like, what situation didn't go your way that is still making you feel like some part of you feels defeated? Like, because I want to say, look at you. Look where you're at right now. A lot of you guys are also just burnt the hell out. Some of you guys were left with nothing, okay, or left with very little. And this is a time to start fresh, although not easy. It's a time to create new, have new energies come in, because the old ones left you feeling like this. And also, I want to say, is it that you could be worried about letting some stuff go because you're like still holding on to the version of you who feels like you need their support, you need their validation, you need to be cued in or tapped into like what's going on with them, or you need to know, or you're still angry at that friendship that didn't work out, looking at their photos, or still feeling like just that lingering feeling of like how bad you were done dirty in the past. Part of this ascension, part of us realizing we're having a human experience, is our ability to be able to let go, learn from things, integrate it, and let it go. You're strong enough to do this. Say it with me. The darkest moments lead to the brightest dawns. Even in endings, there's a purpose, beauty, and hope. My worth is not defined by my upbringing or my family dynamics. I am not my past. I am the creator of my present and future. I am the creator.